was riding through the plains just outside Amarillo when I saw some big moving slow.
What it is, YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy, the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. Hey man, what's up, man? Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about this because this gentleman here wrote a comment. And I really want to talk about it because I'm really interested in this subject. Because I got a lot to say about it. It says, hi all. Okay, so I'm going to break this question down because in this question there's a lot of answers. And he doesn't have to explain his laptop. He don't have to explain his specs. All he has to do is say, I am thinking about reverting to Windows 10 because Windows 11 has so many problems when I'm DJing. Okay. Y'all are gonna love this one. So, Windows 98, right? Windows 98 was like very, very, I mean, it was very prevalent. Like, it was built very good. And they came out before the millennial software. I'm going to explain that in a minute. So they came out with NT technology on top of the Windows 98. So you could get Windows 98 and you can get the Windows NT with NT technology. But then something happened. In 1999, the whole, listen to me, the whole world was going crazy because we thought we were going to have like this big meltdown, like the computers didn't know, because what they thought was going to happen is they thought that the computer was going to go to 1900. It wasn't going to go to 2000. And basically what was going to happen was everything was going to shut off and we would go into this worldwide panic. So, out of the panic, I think Microsoft took about, I don't fucking know how long they took. I'm sorry for that language, but I don't know how long it took. All I know is they came out with this millennial. Right? It's called millennial. It's right here. I put it right here. I'm sorry. I put it right here. So it's called millennial. Right? And it was supposed to be the software of the century. Right? Well, they didn't. I don't know what the heck they did. I think they thought, well, it works on our computer, so we're just going to go ahead and zap it, press it, put it out. And they did that shit. They pressed it out, and they put it out. You had to get the software. You had to get the software. If you didn't get the software, your computer's not going to work. It won't know that you changed into the millennium. Yeah. And I was living in Memphis at the time. I worked at that time, I worked at the hospital. And I was working for Sodexo Marriott, and I delivered the food to the patients, and I'm gonna explain that to you. So I had to wear a bow tie and a white shirt and black pants, and I wore tennis shoes. But they made us wear this apron that looked like a comfort bun. I'm not kidding you, man. It looked like a comfort bun. And I remember, I'm gonna get back to it. Just get up a second. So I remember I go to the patient's door and I knock on the door. You have to, if the door is shut, you're supposed to knock on the door, and you're supposed to wait 5 seconds. And when they say, "Who is it?" you're supposed to say dietary, and you can walk in the room. So I walked in the room, and this old man was sitting there. It was a brother, and he was sitting there. He said, "What, doggy, man? Look like I'm about to go dancing tonight. Look like you about to go party, son." That's how he talked to me. And I was like, "Yeah, man, this is the way we dress." He goes, "Man, well, doggy, I'll see you at dinner time." Come back at dinner, had dinner. I saw him for a week, but it was an inspiration. But now back to the story. I wanted to get to that because I wanted to share with you that the world is in turmoil over if everything's gonna go crazy. So everybody bought this software from Microsoft, but they had a problem. The shit kept crashing.
This is what I got for you for the Moose song.
I kid you not. It crashed.
Sent me, so.
They realized they messed up big time. Not to say fucked up, and that's the true meaning. They really fucked up hard. Because they were scrambling. Because they had all kinds of complaints. Because the software worked, but it kept crashing. And it wasn't just one computer, it was crashing everything. They were crashing everything. The hospital couldn't even get things going. We had to go on manual. We went without a computer for 5 days in the hospital. 5 days. We had no computers. We had to do it old school. We had to go in, take the order from the client, and we had to do every single floor. So basically, how it works is, they have a cart that you serve, and how it works is how they would stuff the cart. I didn't put the food in the cart, but they strategically put how you deliver the food in the cart. So basically you start from one side of the hospital and you work your way around this big U. And the floor, the way it's set up is a U. So you start up on one side of the hospital after you get off the elevator. So everything's set up so when you get off the elevator, that's where you start serving the food. And they had it all set up perfect. So we would have to go in and we had to take everybody's order. And it was a challenge on some of it. Because some people couldn't speak that good. And some people couldn't comprehend because of the drugs they were taking and everything else. So that was something that we had to do for a week. It was 5 days. It took, Microsoft was scrambling because they really messed up hard. The Windows Millennium sucked. You couldn't even get off the Millennium part. When you booted the computer up, you know how it would say which version of, well back then, it would show you that, and you would hear the Microsoft theme song come up, and then your computer would go off. They didn't test nothing. They got it, they shipped it out. Pretty much, they made the technology, it worked for them, so they sent it out. Crashing everywhere, man. It had all kinds of people mad. So it took them maybe It took them a couple weeks. We actually had to go back to Windows 90 NT. We actually went to NT. So the whole hospital, after 5 days, went to NT. Technology worked great. But then they came out with 2000, which saved the day. 2000 actually saved the day. It's not considered Millennium now. They actually had to scrap Millennium and make another software. It took them 5 days to make the software, but it was better because they took overnight to make Millennium get it out. Yeah. I remember. Well, let's say that it carried you over to the new year. The new year happened. There was no bombshells, no reactor core meltdown. They were expecting the worst. And I kid you not, 11:58 in Memphis, the sirens. 2 minutes before the fireworks, they put I don't get it. They actually, 2 minutes before the new year, they actually played the bomb siren. You know that siren that we have on our virtual DJ? And then the fire trucks were going down the street with their loud microphones telling everybody to get ready. The millennium is coming. I'm telling you what happened in Memphis. It's happened. But I want to let you know that nothing did happen. It didn't melt down. We went through it. We made it through. But to tell you to go backwards sometimes would kind of be not wrong to do. But I would say if you do go back to a previous virtual DJ, right? You go back to a perfect a DJ. Don't go back with the software. Go back with virtual DJ a couple builds. That's my suggestion. Don't replace Windows 11. What I say is like this. They say the new virtual DJ is supposed to be up to date and actually let you use Windows 11. I'm using virtual DJ 2021. And it works flawlessly with, yeah, I know. I flip-flopped. I've been using 24, 25. I love 21. I don't know why. I'm down with it. But anyway, I hope this helps now. So all my brothers that kick it with Apple, man, I'm down with it, man. I'm down with the brown. I'm down with it. Just remember this, man. Just remember. Whatever build you're using, whatever laptop you're using, if you're having problems with your software, if you're having problems with your firmware, always upgrade your laptop or downgrade. The cheapest way to do it, to be honest with you, the cheapest way is to go back a couple builds on Virtual DJ and pop it in there, and you got it popping. Because they upgraded it so much, and it takes a lot more, takes a lot more memory and this, that, and the other. I forgot to tell you, look, I mean, to be honest with you, he shouldn't have any problem. He shouldn't have any problem because he shouldn't have any problems, man. This is like 32 gigs of RAM, a 4 TD, SSD drive of 4 terabytes, He's going with an i9, and he's got an RTX of 4070. That's kicking, man. That's a good laptop. You might have some bugs in the left. Everybody has a bug or two. Everybody has a bug. But just remember, use the right fiber software, and you shouldn't have any problems. And that's another thing that I want to get at too. If you do not have up-to-date software, get it. And then, if you go online a lot, get Guardian. With that, I'm out. Oh man, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that trusty bell for more notifications from videos like this. Countless others. Smash that like button. And check out one of these videos right down here. And deuces, baby.